Hi guys, I'm Shmi, and unfortunately it's all over. Fuel Faction ENA has come to an end. We're in Marseille, around the back of our hotel, where we've started de-stickering the cars because today is basically wrap-up day and then taking the team to the airport. So we're going to catch up with them all, find out and relive some of the sort of best bits of this tour. Then it's going to be continuing with the de-stickering that you can see we've already done some good progress on the FF with, before taking the guys to the airport. Sad times, it's all over. Ljubljana to Marseille, the maiden Fuel Faction tour. And I'm pretty sure at this point, not the last. I'll also be announcing the winner of our competition with Trading 212, so stay tuned for that. So stickers coming off, all the chrome stickers, all the sort of normal vinyls, depending on the car. We obviously got to tidy all of those up afterwards. Get the cars washed as well, because you can see slight outlines of the stickers, but those will all come off. I've seen lots of questions how it works with stickers on the PPF versus stickers on non-PPF. So the bonnet, well, up to here on the Ferrari is PPF'd. And the normal vinyls have all come off fine. The chrome vinyls have left some residue, but we've been taking it off already. The worst bit was when we started here, but I've already taken off residue from there and it's all off completely fine. So that will all come off, just with some gentle work with a clean microfiber. M2 we haven't started yet. The guys making progress over here with the LT and the GT4 as well. And again, all coming off fine. Started with the chrome on here on the vinyl, and it comes off. Much harder to take it off to keep the Arlon electric lime wrap underneath that Dub Customs did, but hopefully we'll get there and be able to take it off without making too much trouble to it. LT, of course, is full paint protection film. If I can squeeze through this gap, this comes off. These colours come off all right. So Trading 212 logo just being removed here. So I'm going to stick my camera in everyone's faces. Hi Joe.
Hey, how's it going?
And ask everyone what their best bits were. You know, Joe's been piloting GT4 and FF.
Yep, and I would have to say, I think yesterday.
Yeah, the last day in France.
Sestria and going through some of those.
Yeah, we had a pretty spectacular start yesterday, down to Paradise.
Down to Paradise, exactly. Yeah, up to lunch. That was the best sort of time for me. Yeah. And I was in the GT4, which
the car made for those roads.
Absolutely
made for those roads, with the right tyres until it starts raining.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cool. Well, thanks for coming.
No, thank you, Tim. It was amazing.
John,
hi.
What's your best bit of the tour? What's been your best bit of Fuel Faction?
Without a doubt, the FF driving through Tuscany.
Yeah, FF in Italy.
FF in Italy. Yeah, I made one request towards the beginning of this trip, and that was, please can I drive the Ferrari in Italy? And that's exactly what I did. And it happened to be on the twisty roads in Tuscany, and it was exactly as I imagined it would be. The scenery, the sunset, everything was perfect. It was a bit almost goosebumps on arms moment there for me driving that.
Nice screaming away.
Very cool.
I mean, I think one of the difficult bits of this has been every day. It's that hard to.
It is. It's hard. How do you say you've had an amazing? Yeah. How do you pick a favourite day when every day has been amazing? But yeah, for me, that's the one I think that I'll remember from this tour.
Brilliant. I didn't even drive the Ferrari in Italy this time round.
You didn't.
Next time. So, Seb, working your way down here. How's it going?
All fine.
Coming off slowly.
On the edges, but
yeah,
we'll get there.
We'll get there. Best bit of the tour?
I would be the person who says it all came together combined. All the people, all the scenery, the cars. It's just amazing.
We've had a hilarious amount of banter on this trip. It's been quite funny. Mark, best bit? Making it to the end?
Yeah, that I think is the best bit. And I think that the whole trip to Italy was the best.
Yeah.
Because Italy allows you to drive the best ways.
Yeah, so this trip started coming to life when we were driving around Italy in the M2. Feels like quite a while ago now. But that's basically where it was born. So who else do we have? Well, Ben is currently up in his hotel room editing yesterday's video. So I'll try and catch him in a moment. We'll come back round to the FF, find out what's going on over here. Joey, who's dealing with the most spectacularly fiddly stickers imaginable. But getting there, thank you very much for working on that.
You're welcome.
Best bit of the whole tour?
I was discussing it with Patrick as well, and it just keep getting better day by day. It was just brilliant.
Yeah.
I would say yesterday was the best day driving wise.
Yeah?
Yeah, and for the view I would say Montenegro.
The view, definitely. The Bay of Kotor, Montenegro.
Yeah.
My word, that was a special place. But yeah, we seem to have a lot of votes for yesterday, the last day through France, south of France.
It was.
Patrick, where's your vote?
Well, using all the drone footage as my barometer, I guess, because I wasn't driving as much. Bay of Couture would have been better if the drone there was less wind and I could have flown it further out. But where was the big O? What country were we in there?
Italy, Tuscany.
Yeah, Tuscany. That was that was amazing. That was fantastic.
The clip of flying the drone through, and then we're all on the happy. The cinematography. Patrick's been the drone pilot all the way through.
It's been fun. Really fun.
Yeah, so I should go find Ben as well. He's missing out. Actually, maybe I should say what my best bit is. I don't even know what my best bit is. The whole thing, doing the tour, seeing something that took an insane amount of work to plan and prepare, coming together and making it here to the end. Right, where's Ben? Sticker removing is going well. Ben's come out to join us. I asked everyone else, best bit of the tour.
Oh wow, what a question.
Straight in.
God, that's tough. I think for me, Bosnia was such a highlight. Like, that's unlike anything I've ever done before.
Just because we were in the most remotest part, which everyone has been very keen to point out was actually Herzegovina, not Bosnia.
Okay,
but it's
we stand
the same
corrected.
Place. Yes. Anyway.
Yeah, you know, we've driven Alpine passes together before, and that's always amazing fun. But that was like being on another planet.
For me, and I guess for you too, new countries: Slovenia, Croatia, Bosnia, Montenegro. Completely different environments, and everywhere so different. Like the roads we were driving yesterday in France, completely different from the Italian Alps, completely different from Tuscany, completely different from the Croatian coast, completely different from the ridiculously steep-sided mountains in Montenegro. Bosnia, there's kind of like, you just felt like you were somewhere completely alien.
Like Mars or something.
Yeah, so all a bit different. Well, thanks for coming. Thanks for driving.
Glad to come again.
Well, maybe there'll be another one. So yeah, like I was saying, stickers coming off pretty well so far. Mostly done. Airport run time, and I love the FF for this. Got John in the back, Ben on the camera, and we're making our way out towards Marseille Airport. M2 following us as well. It's going to be coming to an end, guys.
Sad times.
Sad times. But on a positive note, look at the legroom in the back of this FF. I'm 6'1", and I am quite comfortably sat back here.
And I've got my seat in my driving position as well.
I think this car has really proven itself this trip. It's kept up with the LT, it's driven up and down some pretty much mountains, and carried 4 people and a load of luggage.
Perfect Grand Tourer.
Which terminal are we?
MP2 it is. Now we're actually following the M2, which hasn't had the stickers removed yet.
Well, this is it. This is farewell.
End of an era.
End of an ENA.
Ah, well done.
End of an ENA. Good move, right, front camera, so I don't drive into the pavement. Oh, that's not helping me at all right now. There we go. Stop. Back from the airport and continuing with the stickers. We're not actually too far now from being completed. Working on the M2 because later today that's going to be driving over to Italy. There are a couple more on the GT4 back there sitting out in the sunshine, which softens them all up and is just going to make them come off a little bit easier because on the vinyl wrap it's quite difficult. Now we could have left all of the cars out in the sunshine somewhere, but that would have meant waiting until this afternoon when everybody's flown home and I would have to do all 4 on my own, which would just take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, because even doing an 1/8 of the work, my fingers are a little bit on the sore end. But not far to go from that, for all the cars to head off, actually every car going to a different location from here, which is going to be confusing. Later on we're going to take Joey, who's on the other side, back to the airport, and Seb and I are going to continue on to further adventures with the McLaren. So let me go straight on now to talk about the competition, the Trading 212 Rally Contest. Now this was of course about who could have the largest portfolio at the end of the week. It was run from Saturday to Saturday, the days we've been on the road and uploading our videos of this pretty phenomenal tour. And the winner has literally blown all of our minds with how well it has gone. Winner is right here. 11,000% increase on the value of the portfolio. 11,000%. That's like turning the €10,000 practice account into over $1 million. That is mind blown. So congratulations, well done. We've been in touch and we will let you know what we're going to do. Of course, the main prize, 2,000 into a full real trading account to use with Trading 212, and something special we're going to do together as well when we find out where in the world you are, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that's been quite fun. I hope you've enjoyed playing. I certainly have. Within the team, we've had some mixed results. We've had some successes, we've had some losses, but overall, from the 80,000 we've had between the 8 of us, we have come out with 83,000. So we have made just over 2% is that in a week, which is quite cool. That would be a nice statistic and return on your investment. Me personally, I'm up from 10,000 to 10,800. Patrick, Ben, John, all up. Joey, down. Joey! Anyway, learning experience for all of us. Lots of fun. Yeah, on with the stickers. Fast forward a bit and we've been back to the airport, dropped off Joey and finished cleaning up the Ferrari. So this is now perfectly, well, not perfectly, but as good as we could clean it with what we've got here, obviously being very delicate, so buying some microfibers and things to use on the car. So the Ferrari's completely done. All of the stickers are off of the Porsche. We've taken all of them off. They're already all off the McLaren, but you can see it's a little bit dirty. You can still see exactly where all the stickers were. So hopefully we'll get an opportunity to take the Porsche to the car wash tonight. And then it's time to think about the McLaren. The elephant in the room then, the McLaren, all de-stickered, but as you probably already know if you watched yesterday's video, there was a little incident here at the front. I can give you a really quick recap, but just watch yesterday's video if you want to know more about what actually happened there. Effectively, driving on nice roads in really bad weather, go around a corner and a car is overtaking coming towards us, slam on the brakes, but not quite enough, slightly roll into another vehicle, little love tap. Little mistakes happen, and it's an interesting one obviously because the number of miles I do on the road, it's surprising something like this hasn't happened before. I must be driving 50,000 miles a year. But just sheer bad luck. If you're out there driving, I guarantee you'd have been in exactly the same boat. Whatever, move on. I still want to enjoy the car. I'm not going to let that get in the way. So I'm making plans to work out how to get that sorted. The car to head back to McLaren to come out as good as new. And effectively, I kind of wanted to do that anyway. I'd actually already talked about at the end of this trip because I'll have done some hard wear on it, taking it back and getting it fully looked over. So on the course, the truck is booked. Back home it will go. And it will get sorted. I'm going to clean it up as well this afternoon though, because for the next couple of days, I'm going to keep driving it. This is not going to stop me having fun in what is, well, such an epic machine. So I'm going to take the car to Spain next for the McLaren F1 Owners Club Tour. So we're going to be driving for a couple of days with the Owners Club, the F1 Owners Club, but it's the Any Other McLaren Will Do Tour. So it's not F1s, it's P1s, LTs, and just cool McLarens. So watch this space. The next couple of days should be pretty cool. For now though, as well as watching the GT4, I want to give it a rinse down just to get off any last sort of bits. All the glue residue came off easily, but I want it looking clean and shiny and nice, obviously ready for this tour. And I just realised how weird the lighting on that looks in here. Oh well. Yeah, so I know people out there are going to say all sorts of things about that, but I just wanted to, as I wrote in the comments on yesterday's video, I wanted to be honest with you guys. I don't want to cover it up and try and hide it and pretend it didn't happen, but equally I don't want to pretend, oh my god, I had a crash, because it's not really a crash, is it? It was a little dent at a couple of miles an hour that, because it's carbon fibre, cracked a bit, that can be replaced and repainted and done and it's forgotten. Yeah, so as good as new, coming right up. For now, it's a car that's being used, driven and enjoyed exactly how they should be. So I don't think I'm going to vlog the rest of the day. I've got a big one ahead of me tomorrow. With everything that's going on. We've got a long drive over to Spain. It's about 9 hours, 10 hours in the McLaren. So I'll wrap it up there. Thanks again to everyone who took part in the competition. Thanks to all of you who have been watching and hopefully enjoying the Trading 212 content. But I'm going to bring Fuel Faction ENA to a close there. Hopefully in the future we're going to have Duo, Deux, Deux, some sort of name or number for Fuel Faction round 2, wherever in probably Europe it will take us. So watch this space. Maybe there'll even be some more cars involved in that one. We've got a lot of ideas and it's going to be quite exciting. But this one's been mega. Yeah, thanks for being part of it. Thanks to all the guys who are out here driving the cars, having fun. It's been an epic trip. So yeah, that's it for Fuel Faction ENA. I'll catch up with you again very soon. Cheers.